Jingle bells,
Right.
dreaming of a wet Christmas,
just like the ones we'd like to never see again. Anyway, happy Christmas from County Clare. And
Happy Christmas, everyone.
right.
Okay, we got the treat for Christmas Eve. It's pretty special. It's the roast beast, because this was the Grinch doggy treat. Editing Susan popping in to say Pablo was so good because I was gone for quite some time to get scissors, and he just sat and waited and did not try to open the treat himself. Santa will be good to you. I have to get the scissors here and waited. Here's the roast beast. Show everybody. Oh, look at that. Is it chewy? That blanket is for washing. That's why I let him lay on it. It's easy to wash. Happy New Year's Eve. I literally woke up and gave him that. Happy Christmas Eve.
Yeah, good morning. Hello, good morning. This is an earlier one. I'm up early today. And anyway, so it's Dye Candy, day 24, Christmas Eve. Yeah, you looking forward to tomorrow, are you? Oh, you too? Oh, yes. Okay, we better open this thing. Oh, a gift already. Thank you. This is her friend. There you could be. She's very careful. Had that for a long time, and she's never chewed it up. She's very careful with that. Some of her toys. This, I just realized you're not going to see any color at all, because it's too early. So, in an hour, I'll make another one, and you can see it better. Okay, it's an hour or so later, a couple hours later, and it's orange, but it looks kind of garish on the screen here, so I think it's kind of gone the other way. Too much color now. So we'll see if I can take a picture and get something accurate, but it's a very nice orange. Probably nicer than it looks, but we'll see when I take the picture.
Quickly, we look at the things that I've done for my little nephew. Now, I made these. They're both crochet for when he was born, which was the end of July. He's absolutely not going to fit this cardie now, but it might go on a teddy or something of his. I have to weave in the ends. This was my first crochet garment, and I did it through a Craftsy class, which I am not, NOT, not sponsored by, which is a pity because I like their classes. But anyway, they can, and then this is a crochet baby blanket for him. This was out of the colorway Narwhal. It's a Knit Picks chroma worsted, I think. And these are summer weight. It's from a Hobie. It's a mix of cotton and silk, I think. I can't remember the name of it, but it was lovely to work with. So, and then this lump here is, I'll spread it out. This is for my sister, my youngest sister, and who's the Lord of the Rings fan. And this is the Fellowship of the Ring Advent that I got last year from Robin's Promise Yarn. So this is her Christmas and birthday present as a throw. I'll spread it out. It's not, perfect size, but you can get the idea. I started off knitting the anthology throw by Helen Stewart. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to take me all year. Especially because Robin's Promise yarn tends to be a light fingering weight. So I thought I'll try to crochet. So this is my first real crochet project that I did, a big one. And it's just all double crochet, I think. But, it still took me a while, but crochet is a lot faster. So, yeah, I've got to just weave in any ends that might be. I don't think there are any, but I'm going to give it a check. So, yeah, so that's a nice throw for her. And there was a pattern that came with it for like a shawl cloak, and I showed it to her. I said, because I didn't think she'd wear it, I was like, would you wear this? And she's like, not really. So we decided just on the throw for the house, we'll get a lot of wear or use, and we can see it every day. And I wanted to make it in the shape of the circle because obviously it's about the Fellowship of the Rings. And the Advent was wonderful. I started off showing you last year before I had to stop Vlogmas that each colorway like literally matches the scene that's named after. You can go through the film and see, which was really cool. And the time that it takes to do something like that is extensive. So very beautiful. Well, good morning, everyone. It is the 24th of December. It's Christmas Eve if you're celebrating, and it is the last day of the Vlogmas. And yeah, there's a lot I didn't get to do that I was hoping to do. One of them was go to Colonial Williamsburg for a grand illumination, but the one that my tooth scenario, that put paid to a lot of that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to light the candle today too. No regrets, not dwelling on the, oh, I didn't or I should have, because a lot of times at Christmas Eve, we can feel that way. You know, we didn't make the perfect Christmas, or, you know, this isn't the way we wanted it to be, or blah, blah, blah. And just letting go the anxiety and hurt about that. And if it's something we can do differently at another time, we can look at it once we get away from the emotions of it and maybe look at it and say, well, how could I schedule myself better next year? That's just an example for the Christmas, but I think it's a good sort of life lesson. It's no good holding on to those should haves. I find anyways that then if I want to do things differently, I can look at it better once I'm away from the part where it's emotionally upsetting me, if you understand what I'm saying. Maybe not, because I was up at 2 a.m. for a while, and now it's about 8:30 a.m. I did get a few hours sleep again, but I'm probably incoherent. So, but let's light the candle. Oh, and then we'll open the yarn, and I'll tell you about these other packages real quickly. So we're lighting the candle to just enjoying the moment and letting go of should-haves and the bad feelings that maybe we have of disappointment in ourselves. And yeah, just enjoying the moment because it's Christmas Eve now, and what will be, and let's enjoy the good things that might occur. Let's open Christmas Eve of Republic of Yarnia. Okay. Oh, looks like a darker colored one. Oh, it's beautiful blues. I find that her blues, I really like the blues she does. That is super beautiful. I think that's a pretty good representation. That is beautiful. So, yay! Here's a quick look at just some of the hats that I got made. Yeah, so I sewed up all the hats yesterday, the ones I hadn't done yet. And these are just the ones I made on the Centro. Isn't that cute? Most of them are reversible, not all. For some people, I was thinking maybe non-reversible would be best. But yeah, and one I sewed inside out. So it's like reverse stockinette, that one there. And I'd sewed it up so tightly and well, and the thread is dark. The yarn is dark. So I couldn't see to undo it. So I just put it like that. I mean, reverse stockinette is a thing, and the person I was going to give it to anyways they're not going to care. So yeah, so that's just some of those. So today it's all about packaging up everything and wrapping. For me, getting the gifts ready. I have a huge pile of like mess to to deal with. That is all the packaging and the gifts. So yeah, it'll be fun. I'll put on Christmas stuff on the big screen and do that. My folks, my dad and my stepmom are downstairs putting together a little table and chair set for their great grandkids. I walked down and my stepmom is like, you know, after 45 years, this might be the thing that causes a divorce. But they're just joking. They're pretty calm down there, and they're getting it done. They're on the last chair. So my dad is super handy. with, building all the things and all. It's just, those self-pack things are, yeah, we all know what that's like, I think, or most of us. Finishing up the great-grandkids' little table and chairs. He's nearly done. And he opened the last day of the Christmas Story Advent, and it was so great. It was Ralphie in his bunny suit. There's a lot of Bumpus dogs. Just show you real quick. Over here is one of the pretend sheep skin. It's a real sheep fleece that I felted and gave to Dad one of his birthdays. So this is just like a really high micron mountain sheep fleece, or felt. And I felted the back. This is a lot of physical work, so I don't really do these anymore. And that is a lovely fleece. Can't remember what that one is. I think it's a BFL cross with Romney from a farm in Tipperary, who no longer has those sheep, and they were wonderful. But yeah, I love this. This is the only one left in my possession. I gave all the ones I made away, like an Egypt. But this one isn't the family, so that's fine. Yeah, so it goes all the way down there. Super nice. Beside me, Pablo is beside me. So Christmas Day, yeah. So I won't film anything during the day. Who knows, maybe later I will film something of just the whole set of the Republic of Yarnia yarns that I got all together so you can see them all. One is to be opened on Stevens's Day, which is an Irish thing. Our Boxing Day is like they have Boxing Day in the UK and Canada, and in Ireland we know it as Stevens's Day. That's on the 26th. So maybe I'll open it then, or maybe I'll just open it the eve or the night of Christmas time, and then put all them together and maybe take a photo for you, because that tends to do the colors a bit truer, so that you can see all the yarns together. But yeah, on Christmas Day, families all coming over, and this year there's going to be football at 1 o'clock that must be watched because the Steelers are playing. So my dad grew up on dairy farm in the hills up in northwestern Pennsylvania. So of course that means we're all Steelers fans, and we are. So yeah, we'll be watching that. So hopefully they win, so it can be a cheery Christmas. But then it means it might not be a cheery Christmas for the avid fans of whoever they're playing, which I can't actually remember who that is at the minute. So here's also I'll light the candle too. If you're watching sport, may it be okay if your team doesn't win. May you be okay. Yeah. I mean, and on a serious note, I know that can be a thing for some people and their families. If the avid sports person's team doesn't win, there can be ugly scenes. So may everyone just be able to enjoy the sport and not get upset. I don't know if I put it on first or I'll put it on after this, but Tom and Merlin have sent you an Irish Christmas wish from Wild Cottage in Ireland, and yeah, it's pretty cute. And yeah, they went to they just went to the woods, and there was a young pine tree, and they dug it up and they planted it in a pot and stuck it in a bucket, and it's in the house. It's their little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Okay, friends, wishing you the very best holiday season, and actually every single season and every single day. Take care of yourselves. If you can, take care of others and take care of the planet as well. So that's the big wish for the coming year and for always. With love, from Pablo's rear end. Oh, no. Pablo, Pabby, Pabby, come here. Well, you know, it can't be too serious. Humor is very good. So, with love from Wild Cottage.